program tambula n'okumanya gose tambula n'okumanya ku Maria TV.
Nsambya Ave Maria is in Mubiru Zone, Nsambya Central Parish, Machindye, located in Kampala District. Nsambya Ave Maria is a stage in Nsambya Central, or we can call it a road. The chairman Mubiru Zone is called Mutagubya Moses and has a woman councillor, LC3, Miss Nampera Annette. It has a dense population and mostly a slum area. It is called Mubiru Zone because in 1980 there was too much insecurity, and there is a man who was named Mubiru who was working in Uganda coffee marketing model as a director. The Catholic Church had interest in his land in Muyenga, so it decided to resettle him in Nsambya on freehold land. He noticed insecurity in this area and therefore approached the Uganda police to work upon the area's security, which made people very happy, so naming the area after his name, Mubiru Zone. Things that make Mubiru Zone very special are the Catholic Church called St. Francis Church in Nsambya. It has a very beautiful scenery. The environment is cool and big enough with various parishes. It also consists of a beautiful and big cemetery where the priests and nuns are buried. Another thing that makes Nsambya Mubiru Zone very special and a good place to stay in is the fact that it is in Machindye Division, Nsambya Central Parish, and in the years ago it was separated from Gogonya 1, so people reinstated in here on a plot of 30 to 40, which made it a slum area because of its dense population. And that's what makes Nsambya Ave Maria Mubiru Zone a special place to stay in. We go ahead to look at the things that make Nsambya Ave Maria a good place to stay in when it comes to business. Nsambya Ave Maria has very many activities that are carried out. People in here carry out activities like selling matoke, whereby people have marketplaces that have groceries. People go to Nakasero market and shop these things and then bring them back to the area and sell them to the people. Well, we also have bars around that sell alcohol and sodas, soft drinks, whereby they work day and night. We also have shops, retail shops mostly. They sell products to people on a very cheap price, whereby people even get to borrow. Yes, they get to borrow products from the shops so that they work upon their needs. Yes. Nsambya Ave Maria Mubiru Zone also has sectors like education, and with education we look at schools like Nsambya SS, showing off their main gate and how they live on a daily. Food is got from outside for only those who paid for it, and the rest of the children eat from the school canteen and maybe from home packed food. And another school found in Mubiru Zone is Jesam Primary School. It has an environment that is good for a child to stay in. Let's get a brief communication from the head teacher, Jesam Primary and Nursery School.
So some they do, we have not yet realized the role of education. They just send children to school just for formality. Okay, so you find that even teachers fail to catch up with them, and even they do something over there. They don't come to visit their children at school to see what's like it up to the teacher, something of like that. Call meetings, they don't bother to come. Okay, something of that sort. Then another one is economic point of view. Parents, income levels is low completely. So as they claim they are just surviving. Even paying school fees becomes a problem, and whereby some they end up being chased back, and at the end of the day they don't acquire the enough for learning, because some they stay some days at home, they have not yet reported back. Something was due to income, still a challenge to them. Then others, they have some bit of diseases. Some children be taken to school when they have some health issues, spend a week not at home, at school. The parents say, taken me up to the hospital, something of the sort. So some children have that kind of challenge, health. So they make them not to be staying at school all the time. These are three. The another one is, the point is that refugee. Yes. So some refugees come with some bit of stubbornness, they something of that sort. They fail to catch up with the school in terms of characters, in terms of language. They come completely when they are completely slow down, even beginning from zero.
So this area has very many refugee students.
Yes, within the community, Sudanese, Congolese, something of the sort. Yes, so but we try to see how we can catch up with them story by story, something of the sort. So language becomes a barrier to them, and even some they don't have money. Times they are so hostile, end up just pulling ropes. But at the end of the day, we move up to story by story. Yes. The other one is safety. Safety. Some, especially those at secondary, when they leave their school, they can start moving around. They start grabbing, studying in the community. Say, such and such a school, you want to produce those children. We have such cases. They even go to AOCs and they report. I wouldn't like to mention the school, but somewhat, some secondary schools around, they have some wild students, so they end up also every day in this plane.
Health is also another sector that is found in Mubiru zone, whereby with health, Mubiru zone has got very, very many clinics to treat people of their diseases, and in this zone, people usually opt for clinics because it is hard for the poor to get medication from Nsambya Hospital, the biggest hospital around Zambia. So because it has very, 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 very high costs of medication. And most of these citizens choose to go to Chisenyi or barracks in Machindye for better treatment. As it is in every slum area in Kampala, Mubiru Zone 2 has got challenges it faces and its people. Unemployment is one of them. With this, many youths are unemployed and spend most of their time idle and disorderly doing nothing. With this, it increases insecurity levels in the area since the unemployed rob people via roadsides at night, call it bachifesi, in order to get something in their pockets for a living. Mubiru Zone has also got very, very many bad roads with potholes, Mara mostly, and these roads make it harder for cars that come through to pick rubbish. And so it is very hard for them to turn over, so they end up leaving trash in some areas, making it really nasty and a slum area. And that is one of the biggest problems in Mubiru zone. Emyala is another challenge in Mubiru zone. Call it trenches. And these are way too many, in that when it rains, the trenches are covered with water, which affects the people, and it's very risky to pass them. So most of them end up staying in their houses until the trenches are fully covered, like the water is down for them to go through. Kasasiro is another challenge. Call it Emyala. Kasasiro Mumyala is another challenge, whereby there is high disposal of trash in the trenches because the citizens are way too selfish and adamant with paying fees for trash to be disposed in the caveras and taken by the trash cars. Let me give you the woman councillor to tell us more about the challenges faced in her village, Mubiru zone.
Challenge esingira ddala okuba bakale tumazeko emirembe ya Kasasiro. Nga kansala ofaayo n'ogamba kanje atali ekimotoka kya Kasasiro okiteeke naye osanga ayiriddwa ku makubo, ayiriddwa myala, enkuba bwejja osanga emyala gikoze ki gibingi. So abantu abamu munne ne baba nga tebasobola kusasulira ono lubagira bwe basasulira omutwalo 15,000 kuba mu home clean ne kampuni endala eziri mu ezisobolooza Kasasiro. So neera n'abantu abamu tebeesuulirayo kwa naggambo, osobola ogireeta emmotoka n'atamuteekako ye ng'alinda ekimotoka kye eky'obwereere ekyenkuba era bagamba kesisiibi. So bw'obeerako bambi ku kitundu ng'oguze oli olisiba kyakyamu akansala jatusiba Kasasiro ku makubo namyala buli lwosanga osangawo kutiya. Abaana kati myaka oba covid yaleetuze abaana abato embuto bafudde embuto ku myaka emito ddala. So weesanga nga azadde omwana batasobola kumulabirira, omwana asitudde mwana munne batasobola kumulabirira, tamanyi kyakuzzaako. N'abavubuka abo abali bafunyisizza embuto basituddewo nga naggambo tebakyayamba bawala be bagala bakoze ekyo bazaddemu baanaabwe. So naye neebeera nga nsonga nkulu mu kitundu kyange. Challenge endala mbula. Tugezaako zitega naye bannannyini ndowooza oba ezibawaggwe bakuyita kuwagguukako. Nezongeno osanga ziri ku street zirumya abantu. Ate bwe mumala ozitega nti nga abakulembeze mukozeeko ekyamaanyi mulabe nga muyamba society olwo muba babi batukidde ki embwa. Pozi n'ebiku birumya abantu bange bebamazeeko emirimu neyo challenge.
The leaders in Nsambya have also gone forward to work upon the challenges facing the people living in Mubiru zone as is their area to take care of. The chairman Mubiru zone, Mutagubya Moses, is here to give us his point of view on how these challenges can be worked upon.
Okusala ensonga ng'eyo kukubiza gavumenti ennamba y'abantu ava mu byalo okujja mu kibuga okunenya emirimu ekendere ngaeyo mu byalo bateekayo pulojekiti ezibeerayo tugambe obanga cooperative society tugambe obanga ekyuma ky'emmwanyi kibe nga kibeera mu kyalo omuntu bwakungula emmwanyi ze mu nnimiro baziprosesinge mu kyalo okanoonye mulimu aliko cooperative aba ku union akolereyo mu kyalo eme kujja okuyita mu ejjuzo ate nga nawo namirimu tewali bantu basigale gye bali nenga gye bakolera. Bwe ebikajjo nga beerugazi bali mu ebikajja bekusooka bali mu ebikajja ejjini sukaali bamukolera eyo era babeere eyo olina okujja dda tutuze Kampala noonya emirimu kubona emirimu baginoonyawo ate tegiriiwo ate mu butabeerawo baagala babeerewo kati mu kubeerawo ne balinda abava mu kibuga okukola obutono bwe bakoze ate ne bajjako. Nalikubiriza nnyo abantu group urban migration ekendeere abantu babeereyo mu rural villages bakolereyo. Tugenda kuŋŋaanya abavubuka tubayigiriza okuseezinga naye era nibigiriza abantu omuntu alemedde okuseezinga kyatalina tubagamba forming groups gavumenti kati yaleetedde parish model bagalira bawo omuntu alina akabizinesi kakola kuba chapati oba atunda manda oba sikalolix naye nga bamusindigamu kakapita kunyera busunulira ebintu ejja kamuwa nga tamala kuba banakwata milioni 17 ogamba nga parish erimu ebintu 20 20 ogabanyamu gyogeza nga paitali ekimu milioni nga 5 milioni 5 ejogimu abatuuze 14 bajemu bayusi balukumi bawe sente gyogeza nga omuntu afunye emitwalo 2 mitwalo 4 era nga kapito yaba mutono ekyo nalirowooza ekisinga gavumenti etekewo embeera nti abantu bava mu kyalo babeere babeera gyebabakole gyebabayambira abaka wenyirira abavubuka bafune okweyiriza ebyokukola muzadde oba bakuweerera omulaka emyaka 3 ku yunivasite kalagiriza kunyumiza oye oba osoma bintu creative nga kwokya nzigi kuzimba oba osobola okwekozesa ekyamazima tegirio enamba y'emirimu n'abanonya emirimu abanonya emirimu badde kusinga emirimu egirimu omwana weeteekamu embeera y'okwekozesa nga yakava mu ssomero atalinda tejja kufuna omwaka ogujja kimuyamba nnyo neyeyirizawo nga yeyiriza nga ye oba nagamba nja kutandikayo ekibanda ky'amanda wali tunda amanda oba nja kukola akampuni kange nfuna abavubuka 5 tutandika ebyokuzimba tumanye emirimu nga tuzimba oba nja kugenda ekatende nfuna ekifo nsa amataffaali ngafunanga omuzaawo nenga tundira wano then abagenda okuzimba ne bagangulako kusinga okugamba nti njagenda nonya omulimu gwa ofiisi manyiza mitago ya Moses teya pasoni emulizo
Tell me, who do I run to? Look, don't get me wrong, I know there is no tomorrow. All I ask is if this is my last night with you. Hold me like I'm more than just a friend. Give me a memory I can use. Take me by the hand while we do what lovers do. It matters how this ends. 'Cause what if I